Where we stand right now on fatalities is, I'll break this down by county. We have one confirmed fatality in Polk County. We have 12 unconfirmed fatalities in Charlotte County. We have 8 unconfirmed fatalities in Collier County, and we are still processing through the situation with the hasty search that I mentioned before in Lee County. Now, let me talk about confirmation and unconfirmed. People die in disasters that have nothing to do with the disaster, right? So the medical examiner is the one that makes that determination. They are the lead agency at the local level to determine, when they investigate, that this is either disaster related or not disaster related. If it is determined to be disaster related, you've heard the governor and I talk about this now for about 3 or 4 days, there is a direct death, in other words, storm surge, rising water, things of that nature, or indirect, the stuff that led up to it after the fact. So with that being said, we have 12 unconfirmed fatalities. In Charlotte County, we have 8 unconfirmed fatalities. In Collier County, we have 1 confirmed fatality. In Polk County. So that brings us up to 21 total. We do have an identified situation that was done during the hasty search of some fatalities. We do not know exactly how many were in the house, and let me paint the picture for you. The water was up over the rooftop, right? But we had a Coast Guard rescue swimmer swim down into it, and he could identify that it appeared to be human remains. We do not know exactly how many. We do not know what the situation is, and before we comment on that, we want to be transparent, but we just don't know that number. And we got a couple of other situations where we had that particular type situation. So right now, the number we're going with is we have 21. We have identified a situation for sure that we know we got something in, but until the water recedes and we get the special equipment, again, we've got to have special equipment to get in there. And as the governor's already talked about, is we can't get that over there. So I'll take just a point of privilege there and talk about that. We've got a 20 by 40 foot spud barge that's now been delivered that we can now start traversing some heavier equipment. In the Search and World Rescue, this is called hackneys. These are basically like beer delivery trucks, soda delivery trucks that have specialized equipment that we can get on that spud barge, get it on the land, the other side, and start doing some really technical type of rescue. Once we get to that point, then we can probably give you some better numbers. But where we're at today is 21, 1 confirmed, 20 unconfirmed.